I'm the hero, remember?
Not so fast, Electro. The Spider-Man's back, and you'll need more than the city's power supply to take on Spidey's ice and taser webbing, stellar new fighting combos, and 19 killer Spidey suits, all with different powers.
Hey, Electro! Who's got the power now?
Spider-Man 2, enter Electro. They're ready to fight. Are you? Rated E for everyone.
This is the city I protect. New York City. It's my home. My playground. My responsibility.
may come as a shock to you.
Rated T for teen.
In this life, there are friends. And enemies. Good. And evil. But who says you have to choose sides? Above the city. Below the streets. Beyond what you know. Unleash the darkness within. Spider-Man 3 The Game. They say you should always keep your friends close. But your enemies closer. To save the world, it will take fearless heroes. And fearsome villains.
figured out why you need so many teeth?
You must defeat Spider-Man's greatest enemies to make them his closest allies. Against a mysterious evil. This fall, you won't believe who's on your side. Save the world in single player, or beat the game with a friend in co-op.
I am Mysterio.
Oh my, is that a fishbowl on your head?
Spider-Man, friend or foe?
What has become of my city? What has become of its heroes? Its villains? How do I turn back the darkness? Without losing myself to it. If I go against everything I stand for, will it be enough? Or am I already too late?
I am stealth. I am speed.
I am agility.
I am power. I am.
Spider-Man.
Our reality is coming apart at the seams.
And now I see why. The two gateways created a link between our times. Together, across the expanse of time.
We must defeat our enemies. And defy death itself.
No! Not this time!
Congratulations, it looks like you've been given an extremely rare opportunity, the chance to experience what it's like to be me. Finally, here we go.
Good evening, Peter.
Whoa!
You have 576 possible web shooter combinations.
That is awesome. What's up, guys? Trust me, it's awesome. Awesome to be Spider-Man, I mean.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. I can tell Hulk gives it away.
Oh, that was awesome. Not that being Peter Parker is bad or anything, it just comes with some social awkwardness and...
Does Liz get a new top?
No, we've seen that before. Never with that skirt.
You guys are losers.
I've gotten wildly off topic. Let's get you going. But before you begin, a warning. The suit is not indestructible, so do be careful out there. And please, please, please bring it back clean, okay?
Good luck out there.
Hello, Peter. This is your new high-tech suit. Please put on the mask. Alien energy sources within sight range.
Can I try the suit on? Badass.
PS4 for the players.
People see me and think they're safer. But it's not really me they're seeing. Probably for the best. Knowing everything hinges on a guy from Queens sounds as scary as it feels. No pressure, right?
PlayStation.
You're Spider-Man. Look, next time, leave the fighting to the pros.
Okay, but what if there aren't any around?
Good one.
New York! Now you've been summoned for a special occasion.
I'm the one who kept order in this city!
Apparently the show's not over. Is there anyone left in New York who doesn't want me dead?
A thin line between living and dying. I'm on the edge and I might just die.
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Girl problems again.
Gotcha!
Shut up!
I'm coming up. Feel the rush.
Hands up!
Feel the rush. I said this ain't legendary. Yeah.
Rated T for teen.
PlayStation.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see. Miss me?
Felicia.
Catch me if you can.
PlayStation.
Welcome to Just the Facts with me, J. Jonah Jameson. Well, folks, lock your doors and hide the fancy jewelry, because guess who I've just confirmed is back in town? That's right, that feline felon, the Black Cat. No, I'm not talking about the original Black Cat, the elderly thief who my sources say still has undiscovered stolen art stashed throughout the city. I'm talking about the younger, new copycat. You know, not the kind of gal you'd bring home to mother. The same one that always seems to elude Spider-Man because someone can't stop thinking with his web shooters. Look, Spider-Man, I don't know if you're listening, but I get it. It wasn't that long ago that I was a young, naive 20-something myself. But if you think a fancy new suit is all you need to lock up a girl like that, well, have I got news for you. Maybe if you'd spend a little more time trying to actually catch her instead of goofing off and doing obstacle courses on that screwball internet game show, us normal folks would be able to sleep at night. You see, folks, if our hero can't help getting entangled with a known criminal, he should remove himself from the equation entirely. Instead, he's been seen playing with some sort of spider bot, butting into crime scenes, and getting in the way of the fine folks of the PDNY doing actual work. Maybe Spider-Man needs to get his head on straight and focus his talents on something more useful, like stopping a full-scale Maggia gang war from tearing the city apart instead of flirting with a two-bit thief. Until next time, that's the last word from me, J. Jonah Jameson.
PlayStation.
Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss problems, also known as Spider-Man, with me, J. Jonah Jameson. I understand we have a low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. What's your name, caller?
Pete, Ben Riley. I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful since Spider-Man arrived.
Well, Ben, let me set the record straight. Did crime exist before Spider-Man? Of course it did. But we're talking about two-bit thugs. Suddenly Spider-Man appears, and every copycat in town thinks it's fair game to don a crazy suit and destroy public property. And I'm not just talking about one or two. This whole city is full of these nutcases. First, it's Electro. The next thing you know, we have a guy calling himself the Vulture flying around. Oh, and don't forget what's his name in the Rhino suit.
The Rhino?
Yeah, that's the guy. You know, Wilson Fisk may have had his detractors, but at least he helped keep some order. Who knows who else is roaming the streets these days?
Okay, but doesn't it seem like Spider-Man is helping the police? I thought I read in the Daily Bugle that he and Police Chief Yuri Watanabe were on good terms.
And that's the problem. Everyone Spider-Man associates with finds themselves in the line of fire. It's impossible for his worlds not to collide at some point. Look, Ben, was it? I get that Spider-Man thinks he needs allies. But what he really needs is to let the police do their job and to let the fine people of Sable International take over when they can't.
Silver Sable's private army? I mean, are they even the good guys?
Is Spider-Man? My point is, this city needs fine, upstanding citizens, not costume freaks like Spider-Man. And that's the last word from me, J. Jonah Jameson.
PlayStation.
Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting the fine citizens of New York City to the threats they don't even know about. Namely, that menace, Spider-Man. Our first caller is... What'd you say your name was?
Hi, this is Peter Patterson. Don't you think you're a little hard on Spider-Man?
Let me tell you something, Patterson. Spider-Man treats New York City as his own personal playground. Just yesterday, I saw him doing backflips and 360s. Disgraceful. Running and crawling on buildings. In fact, I have it on good authority that he's been doing swan dives off of skyscrapers. It seems the more confident he gets, the more creative he gets. Walk like a normal person.
Come on, what's wrong with a little sightseeing? New York is super diverse and constantly changing. Maybe he's just looking for vantage points to monitor crime?
Crime he's causing, you mean? Sources tell me he has backpacks filled with who knows what hidden throughout the city. Unauthorized research stations. Get a permit like the rest of us, loser! Ever since he came onto the scene, prancing around like an 80s action hero, gangs have been setting up shop, using warehouses, construction sites, and rooftops as bases of operation, putting lives at risk. Who does he think he is? Spider Cop?
I really feel like he's trying to help people.
I don't want to hear it. The fine people of New York deserve better.
My uncle once said, with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Maybe this is just his way of growing into the hero he wants to be. And from what I've seen, the people seem to be A-okay with that.
Agree to disagree, Patterson. Spider-Man only cares about one thing. Himself! Jameson out.
PlayStation.
Dangles on a string, like slow spinning redemption, winding in and winding out. The shine of it has caught my eye and roped me in, so mesmerizing, so hypnotizing. I am captivated, I am vindicated. I am selfish, I am wrong, I am right, I swear I'm right, swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself. So turn up the corners of your lips, part them and feel my fingertips, trace the moment for forever. Defense is paper thin, just one touch and I'd be in too deep now to ever swim against the current. So let me slip away, so let me slip away, so let me slip away. Vindicated, I am selfish, I am wrong, I am right, I swear I'm right, swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself. My hope dangles on a string, like slow spinning redemption. Whose eyes am I behind? I don't recognize anything that I see. Whose skin is this design? I don't want this to be the way that you see me. I don't understand anything anymore, and this web that I'm tied up is taking me right up these walls that I climb up to get to your story. It's anything but ordinary. And when the world is on its knees with me, it's fine. And when I come through to rescue, I get nothing but left behind. I'm anything but ordinary. I'm anything but ordinary. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame he's ignored, action is his reward. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame he's ignored, action is his reward. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.